Breaking news today. Suicide bomber attacks in Ukraine kill high-ranking Russian airborne official. There have been reports of the death of an elite Russian colonel who was trying to boost morale among Russian troops fighting in Ukraine. Colonel Armen Ospanov was killed by stepping on a landmine, according to a Monday post by Anton Gashenko, an expert on internal matters for Ukraine on X, previously Twitter. Ospanov was in charge of the armored division of the Russian airborne forces, which was renowned for its Blue Beret paratroopers, according to Gashenko. The head of the armored service of the Russian airborne forces, Armen Ospanov, reportedly traveled to the occupied territory of Ukraine to boost morale among personnel, according to Russian telegram channels, as reported by Gashenko. There, he stepped on a mine and died. A message posted on Monday to the Russian telegram account Airborne Forces for Honesty and Justice seems to confirm Ospanov's death. The account is affiliated with officers from the Dnepr group of the Russian armed forces. In the message, it is said that they learned about this yesterday but were holding off on informing the family. Tragically, our esteemed colleague Colonel Armen Ospanov passed away while serving in the field. He was a devoted soldier till the very end. Since Ospanov was the head of the Airborne Armored Service, this is a devastating blow to all paratroopers, the article goes on to say. We will report on the circumstances of his death later, when we receive permission and know that this will not harm anyone. On Monday, Newsweek emailed the Russian Ministry of Defense to request a comment. According to an X post by Igor Sushko, a Ukrainian military blogger, Ospanov was a close friend of Colonel General Mikhail Teplinsky, commander of the Russian airborne forces, and he passed away in Kherson. Sushko further noted that there is disagreement about how Colonel Ospanov died. Some sources implicate a landmine, while others say the colonel was hit by Ukrainian fire. Russian channel Spy Dossier posted on Telegram that the big loss for the airborne forces had been suffered when artillery fire from Ukraine killed Ospanov, who was trying to assist in towing a Russian armored vehicle. In addition to Ospanov and Sergeant Alexander Anatolievich, 2 104th privates were wounded, and the report stated that the commander of Russia's 104th Airborne Division was killed on the spot with him. Many people consider the paratroopers of the Airborne Forces, or VDV, to be among the most dangerous combatants in Moscow. But they have supposedly also endured disproportionately high death tolls during the conflict in Ukraine's nearly 2-year history. According to the UK Ministry of Defence, the 104th Airborne Division of Russia suffered exceptionally heavy losses in the conflict in Ukraine last month. Airborne forces lost 40 to 50% of staff in Ukraine since they were originally deployed, according to Mikhail Zvinchuk, a former Kremlin military press agent who made the claim during a January 2023 interview on Russian television. In an August speech, Teplinsky seemed to back the figure when he claimed 8,500 paratroopers had died. While enemy fire and skydiving mishaps can take a heavy toll on paratrooper forces, friendly fire may have contributed to some of Russia's losses in the conflict. In Ukraine, according to Sunday's allegation by the Russian telegram channel Kremlin Snuffbox, 2 paratroopers from the VDV were killed when Russian air defenses unintentionally opened fire on them while they were exercising near the border with Ukraine. The town of Luhansk in Ukraine, which is currently under the control of Vladimir Putin's forces, was bombed by a Russian warplane in an accident. According to Leonid Pasechnik, the head of the region's government appointed by Moscow, the high explosive bomb that fell over Rubizn did not cause any injuries. This comes days after Moscow inadvertently dropped munitions over the Belgorod region village of Petropavlovka. Russia launched a massive missile attack on Ukraine on Monday morning, striking both residential and industrial sites. As a result, at least 4 civilians were murdered and the entire country was placed on air raid alert for over 3 hours. Officials in Zaporizhia and Kharkiv were among those who reported injuries, while others claimed to have been hit by a massive strike. The Ukrainian Air Force declared the country was under multiple waves of cruise missile threats and, in some locations, ballistic missiles. He seeks to strengthen popular support before the forthcoming March presidential elections. Mr. Putin was joined at Christmas Eve services by families of military personnel who perished in the war in Ukraine.